You guys, welcome to my kitchen. We got a beautiful new house here, very grateful. And today I'm gonna break down the FRIEDMANFIT meal prep method. So I've been doing this for over 10 years. I started sophomore year of college doing these big meal preps to simplify my life and keep the gains right. So I know a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram for my meal prep videos, my recipes, everything nutrition. I figured let's break it down. Let's do a full video and really simplify the process for you so that way you can make gains like I make gains, simplify your life and be healthy, all right? That's what this really is. So we're gonna put the shrimp first on these skewers, right? We got black garlic shrimp going here. I'll break down everything else we have here in a second. But you know, a lot of times I hear folks telling me excuses about I don't have time to meal prep and I'm too busy, this, that, food's too expensive, you know, all of that crap. And you gotta realize nutrition, your health, what you put in your body is one of the most important investments you can make. All right, this is all an investment, both in money and in time. And at the end of the day, failure to prepare is just preparing to fail. So if you don't have food in the fridge, all right, you're gonna be scrambling, you're gonna be eating out, all of that. That's why it's important to meal prep. You don't have to eat every single meal from the fridge, from a meal prep, but you know, 80% of your food should be meal prepped. That way you can spend time making more money, hanging out with your kids, all of the stuff that we like to do. Let's break down what we got in front of us. So black garlic shrimp, these are wild Argentinian shrimp, black garlic, normal garlic, avocado oil, and then a little bit of pepper as well. Whew, those are gonna be good. We have some 96.4 lean ground beef patties. We also have venison patties. This is 95.5. So right now, I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding show. We're 7 weeks out. The biggest macro that I gotta watch is my fat macro. So my fat's at 55 grams a day. So, you know, we really gotta be cognizant of fat. A lot of times I will have, you know, steaks and ribeyes, but right now we're going really lean with everything. That's why you see the shrimp, the lean red meat, and then we have our chicken breast here. This is made with orange and then a Mexican seasoning. This is gonna be really good. This has been sitting for 2 days. Guys, the longer you let your marinades and your seasonings sit, the better they're gonna taste. That seasoning, that marinade is gonna go into the meat. We put some basic spices on these burgers here. We did the cowboy butter. This is my favorite all-time seasoning. It goes well with a lot of different things. Some sofrito and then some good old Redmond sea salt in the burgers here. And this is my cue here. We got the potatoes boiling. So my main carb source right now is potatoes. I'm gonna drop these guys in here. I cut them in half so they would boil a little bit more evenly. And what I like to do, since I'll be eating these all week, is I actually undercook them a little bit so they're slightly firm. That way when I go to reheat them back up in my pan, they can cook a little bit more and get crispy. We don't want them getting mushy. That's not the goal. So those potatoes are in there. We got all the meat here. Let's head out to the barbecue and show you how I make it. All right, time to grill. This is the best part. This is the therapeutic part. So basically, we got it all teed up. Now, it's a little trickier because we're cooking 4 different types of protein here. And normally, you know, you cook chicken low and slow, you cook these burgers nice and high, shrimp you kind of go in the middle, but since we're doing it all at once, we're gonna put it at 350 and we're gonna put this chicken in the back here. Now, hopefully we can get all of this meat on this little grill. We'll have to see. We might have to do 2 rounds of grilling, which I don't mind. But ideally we don't do that. And we're gonna go with the burgers because I need these burgers on here for sure. Line up the vennies right there. And venison is so good for you, so nutrient dense. It's got a ton of omega-3s and it's just a very high quality meat. Some people don't like it because it's so lean. Yeah, I like any food, that's the thing. Like, you guys are too picky. Just eat, just be grateful, okay? Now, we got those shrimpies right here. Oof, I don't know, it's gonna be tight. Can make it work. Yeah, can make it work here. All right, you guys, we got it off the grill. It's ready to go in the fridge. Basically, you got 2 options. If you work from home, you're gonna make this daily fresh First, put your vegetables in the pan, then put your carb source, then your protein source, and spice it up however you like, right? You wanna make it Asian style, you wanna make a taco bowl, you wanna make a burger bowl, whatever it may be. There's a lot of different ways you can spice this up. I have that all over on my Instagram. If you go into an office, what you're gonna wanna do is weigh this out the night before, right? Make sure it's all tracked and ready to go, and just bring it to your office fresh. I do this about twice a week on Sunday and on Thursday, because if you're not meal prepping for the weekend, you're not really prepared for the weekend, and you're gonna go out 2, 3, 4 times. But this is how simple it can be. Just double down on the basics, all right? Cook 2 protein sources, 2 carbohydrate sources, and go from there. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you learned something new today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and follow me over on Instagram, because I'm gonna keep providing that value and coming with the heat.